Well, guys, welcome back to the Tipsy Truth, where we spill secrets. Wait, alright, I'm reading a script, so don't judge me. I'm trying to find new intros for this show. Welcome to the Tipsy Truth, where we sip and spill secrets from the world's most intriguing unsolved mysteries. Today, we're diving into the chilling tales of the Zodiac killer, whose cryptic message and unsolved crimes have haunted us since the 1960s. Grab your drinks and join us as we explore the shadowy path left behind history's most exclusive serial killer. Dun 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 dun. So, Danny, have you heard about the Zodiac killer at all, since you are from California?
I have, but I was never really paid attention to it.
Never really paid attention to it. Well, why the fuck not? He could have been living right next door to you.
Maybe. We were probably friends.
You probably were. He was probably the old man living next to you. You were the next victim, but you moved.
Good. Oh, slow down there, bud. It's the tipsy truth. Tipsy, not the drunken truth.
Not the blackout truth. Me and Danny have been sitting here talking for about 25 minutes. And so I already finished my first drink. My bad.
The drunken truth.
But, so what do you know about the Zodiac killer?
That he was very hard to find, and
Was never found.
was exactly never found.
So that's all you know?
Basically, like he's murdered a lot of people.
Peters?
Let's cut that out. He murdered a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
And just laid low until he decided to strike again.
So, I don't know a whole bunch about it, but from what I have read, he would murder these people and send letters to the police department with, like, it was like cryptic messages. Ooh, excuse me.
Nice.
And a lot of people, like a lot of the letters, they were unable to, like, figure out what the fuck it actually said.
Just to not solve it.
Yeah, and so these were investigated by the police departments, by local and state agencies, FBI, NASA, CIA, like a lot of fucking people trying to uncover what the fuck this was. So, and in total, like murders that were tied to the Zodiac killer was, I can't remember the exact number.
Five victims.
Confirmed 5, but he claimed that he murdered 37.
Shit.
Only 5 they can for sure say that he did. There was only 5 like proven like he did it. But he claimed to have murdered 37. Which, if you think about it, I think I've said this on this podcast before. Like, if you go murder a homeless person, like, who's gonna know? I said it during the MK Ultra. Like, he could have been, like, murdering,
He could have been, yeah,
like, homeless people, and nobody ever fucking knew. Because this is during, like, the 60s and 70s. I mean, who's gonna fucking know? So. But, again, he claimed to have killed 37. Which is a fucking crazy number.
Isn't that the highest murder?
Like, in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Or, like, in the world?
Maybe in the world. Watch you get flagged.
Yeah, I know.
Murder rate? No.
Luis Guevara, 193. Pedro Lopez, 110. No, he definitely wasn't the most. Okay, let's see. U.S. though. This is other countries. U.S. was Samuel Litt. Proven victims 60. Possible victims 93.
Damn.
So he's nowhere fucking close. I mean, there's quite a few people in the U.S. that is higher. So if you go in the world, a lot.
Colombia.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get flagged by my FBI agent for that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
But
you better apologize now.
No, it's okay. My FBI agent thinks I'm pretty. So we'll be okay.
All right, good. Gets to stare at you every single day.
Yeah, that'll be a good shirt. Speaking of shirts, before we get into this, the merch store is live. You can get your very own, not a silly goose, just a depressed duck, sweatshirt, hoodie, or shirt at www.clockdownmerch.com. So, that's just a quick little advertisement.
I almost said it wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. But go check us out. We'll get back into the story.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, the first killing was October 30th, 1966. And this one wasn't proven, but this one was, they think it was him, and I think he claimed it, was Cherry Joel Bates in Riverside City College Library.
Shout out Riverside.
Is that where you're from?
Mm-hmm.
I told you, dude, he was probably your fucking neighbor.
Maybe. Wait, I was still on my daddy's balls.
In 1966? Yeah.
Yeah.
But Riverside City College Library, Cherry Jill Bates is murdered. November 29th, 1966, a letter is mailed to the Riverside Police Department that details the Cherry Joe Bates murders and warns the police that they will murder again. And I think at that point they didn't really think much about it, and if they did, nothing fucking happened.
Yeah.
So nothing happened up until December 20th of 1968, a little over 2 years later. David Arthur Fafarde and Betty Lou Jensen are shot to death in, how do you say that word?
Wait.
Vallejo, California. So this couple shot and killed in Vallejo, California. July 4th, 1969, Darlene Elizabeth Farron and Michael Magay are shot while in the parking lot of a Blue Rock Springs golf course. Margay survives, but Farland dies on the way to the hospital.
Damn.
So he's not like slitting their throats, he's shooting them out in fucking public. Because then they're in the parking lot. That first one was in a library. That other one was, well, okay, yeah, one's in a parking lot and one's in a library.
God damn.
Yeah. So, July 31st, 1969, the San Francisco Examiner, San Francisco Chronicle, and Vallejo Head Times Herald each receive a cryptic cipher claiming to be sent by the Vallejo killer. They were told to publish it on the front page of their papers, which they did.
Okay.
They did do that. I think they first sent it off to the police, but I think they did eventually publish it on the front page. Okay, so August 2nd, 1969, the murderer first refers to himself as the Zodiac in the letter to the police that details the crimes more in an effort to prove to the police that he is the murderer. So he's giving details that nobody else would fucking know. Just saying like, hey, it's me. I did this.
But you're not going to know it's me.
Yeah, like, it's me, but you don't know who the fuck I am. Just kind of taunting. I think that was his main thing.
It's just to taunt people.
Taunt and the ego. Like, I'm doing this and you can't fucking catch me type shit. So, I think it's
That's bold and have balls to do.
yeah, ballsy. Because, I mean, of course nowadays you probably couldn't get away with it because of, like, handwriting. They can fucking trace handwriting back to you. Like, it's fucking crazy. But, like, that right there, just wild.
It's crazy how technology came around.
Yeah. September 27th, 1969. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard are stabbed in Twin Oak Ridge. Hartnell survives, but Shepard dies from 10 stab wounds.
Damn.
Yeah. I can't imagine getting stabbed once, but 10 times?
10 times, yeah.
Fucking A. Yeah. Ugh. I can't imagine stabbing someone.
Just like the meat getting pulled back.
Just, you know it's gonna make a sound too. Ugh.
Yeah.
Whew.
Shit.
You gotta be mad or like crazy to stab somebody. Like shooting them, I feel like isn't as like personal as fucking stabbing. Like, you're gonna have blood on you. You gotta feel it.
Yeah.
Like, that's personal. Like, you're trying. Like, you have no remorse.
No remorse whatsoever.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
With the just shooting, it's just done.
Yeah, you can be far away.
And all right, I'm out.
Done. Not trying to say that one murder is better than the other, but I'm just saying stabbing sounds so fucking brutal. And like, if you're gonna shoot me in the fucking head, end it. Like, I don't want to suffer, but stabbing, like, you're probably gonna be bleeding out for a while.
So losing so many pints of blood. Ugh.
Yep. Ugh. Fuck that. All right. October 11th, 1969. Paul Stein and a San Francisco cab driver are shot in the head at the intersection of Washington and Cherry Street. The killer cut part of his shirt off as he escaped. That's weird.
It is weird.
Just little memento.
Hi.
I'll remember you forever.
Let me sign it for you.
Let me put my Zodiac
Killer.
I'm a Pisces.
Come at me, bro.
Bet no Capricorn's gonna catch me. Is it wrong? Wrong? Is it too soon?
Maybe.
Zodiac signs. November 1969. The Zodiac mails another letter to the police detailing some kind of bomb. The Zodiac calls his death machine and says that he is going to blow up a school bus. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, I mean,
Ugh.
not saying it's okay to kill people, but whenever you mess with fucking children, I mean, goddamn, you're an evil son of a bitch.
Exactly. That's how you know you don't give a fuck about life or anything.
Yeah. Like, these are just fucking kids. So, the Zodiac sent 1970 to 1974. The Zodiac sent numerous letters to the police department with taunts and threats. Some of them included clues to his past murders, and one of them connected him to the Bates murder of 1966. The letters include a kill count at the bottom, and it gradually rises throughout the years, but none of the murders were ever connected to the Zodiac. Again, like I told you, 5 were confirmed, but there was 37 that he said he did. 1974 to the present. Letters pop up every once in a while, but they don't seem to be conclusive as being from the Zodiac. The case is still unsolved. That's just a short timeline of the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Very, very short, because there's a lot more that happened. There's a lot more that happened between it, but they never caught the guy. If it happened in 66, then that is 58 years ago. So let's say he was 20 years old doing this.
Now he's probably like
78. Yeah.
Watch when he takes his last breath, he's gonna pull someone. I'm the Zodiac killer, you know.
I think there was one guy that did that.
Really?
But they can't prove that it was him.
Wow.
But I mean, how do you prove that from so long ago,
right.
and somebody that was so cryptic with their message? And how do you know it wasn't multiple people?
Right, yeah, it could be an inside job.
Yeah, what if it was multiple people doing these murders?
It could have been. It could have been an inside job.
It could have been. It's weird, though, how they could never catch him. And how do you not leave some sort of evidence?
Evidence, yeah. If he ripped his shirt, then... But then again, never mind. Because they probably didn't have the technology back in the day to, like, DNA scan or whatever.
But they've got that technology now, so if they saved any of that evidence, they would be able to
track it.
Yeah, because they do that. Like, they'll reopen cold cases all the time and find murderers. And it'll be 30, 40, 50 years later, and they're like, hey, like, you did this, and this 70-year-old person's going to jail.
All in a wheelchair.
It's fucking crazy, dude. It is insane. But they still have yet to find him.
Maybe in the next 10, 20 years.
Probably be dead.
Yeah.
So this sumbitch murdered, let's say his count is right, 37 people.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly more. Who knows? And he's still just running around living his fucking life.
You never know. It can happen. Where he's just out there just chilling.
He could be. He could be alive right now.
Out in the beach.
He could, like I said, that could have been your fucking neighbor. Because you're from Riverside. That first murder happened in Riverside. I mean, who's going to drive out of their way for their first murder? They're probably going to be pretty close to fucking home.
Yeah.
Motherfucker could have lived on your block.
Maybe. Yeah, there was a lot of gun violence over there. In that area.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Think about that.
Suspicious.
But honestly, like, think about, like, when was Bundy doing his stuff? Was he in the 80s?
I think he was.
Or
in the 90s. Or late 80s, maybe?
Let's see. During the 70s. So shortly after the Zodiac.
So he's like, I'm going to one-up you, basically. He was probably trying to say, I'm going to one-up.
I think Bundy was just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But they caught Bundy pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. Pretty fucking quickly.
But how did they not catch the other guy?
Exactly.
How? Unless he was messy about his stuff.
Bundy was. Bundy was really messy. But to be that, like, where they can't fucking catch you.
You have to be very fucking smart.
Very smart. I don't think Bundy was super smart. He was charming, but he wasn't smart. Like, have you ever seen Extremely Wild, Wicked, and Evil, or whatever that show was on Netflix about Bundy? Pretty good. But it kind of showed, like, he was messy. Like, his car was easily identifiable.
Yeah.
He wore stuff and he fixed his hair very identifiable. But, like, the Zodiac killer, I'm guessing, was just fucking basic. Like, he wasn't out of the ordinary. He just normal guy.
Like a normal 9-to-5 guy.
Yeah.
Like your friendly neighbor type stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be a murderer like that, you kind of have to be. That way nobody fucking suspects you.
Ugh.
It could have been your fucking neighbor.
Could have.
That's what's crazy about the Zodiac. Is like Bundy was around the same time. And they caught him pretty fucking quick.
Very messy. Very messy.
Bundy was wicked, though. Bundy was evil. Evil son of a bitch. But, like I said, he was, I think, a lot messier.
Yeah.
He, like, twisted a girl's head all the way around.
Ooh, all those nerves and ligaments.
One girl, because he would, like, rape them. He, like, ripped off her underwear so fast it left, like, second-degree burns.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, some bitch was evil. Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, like twist her head completely around. Bit a chunk out of her, I think, thigh. He was messy. The Zodiac killer wasn't that way. He was just killing to kill. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like Dahmer where he fucking ate them. Zodiac killer seemed to just kill because he wanted to fucking kill.
Yeah. Interesting.
I just don't get it, man.
No.
Like, even killing animals, like shooting a deer, I'm still like,
I killed a deer, yeah.
Or I've never shot a deer.
No, me either.
No.
There's like when like little skunks or little prairie dogs, whatever, go across the road. That I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, because you're like, fuck, that thing was breathing and living.
Exactly.
Now, spiders are a different story.
Oh, yeah.
Them some bitches don't have souls. Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
But, like, things that, like, normal animals, like, I feel bad for.
Oh, yeah.
And so I can't imagine taking a human life.
No.
Now, if you fuck with my family, I've pulled my gun on multiple people. And I've been ready to pull the fucking trigger.
Oh, yeah.
But I know if I do ever come to that point, it's going to fuck me up real bad.
Yes, it will.
And so that's what scares me about it. Is that a truck or thunder? Truck. But, yeah, that's what freaks me out.
Yeah.
is like, how can you fucking take a human life like that
and be okay with it?
Yeah, like you're good.
No, that should never be okay.
No, it's fucked up, and I can't wrap my head around that. And then being so proud of it, taunting the police. It just, I don't know.
Yeah, motherfucker has some big balls.
Big balls.
Big balls.
I wish they could figure out who he was.
I'm sure in the next 10, 20 years.
I don't know, man. If he dies like that, and he never got arrested, how would they have his DNA? How would they have his fingerprints?
Right.
If he avoided police all of his life, he'll probably never have been caught.
But the thing is like, if he killed those people, they could have just scraped.
What do you mean?
Scraped like their skin or whatever, skin cells.
Even I don't think they had that kind of technology back then.
Maybe now with bones. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's not going to be because most people, whenever they die, they're not, or back then, they wouldn't scrape under their fingernails. I don't think they had that kind of technology back then. And by now, the body's gone.
Yeah.
So they can't look now. That's a case that'll probably never be solved. Which is fucking wicked.
Probably be all dusty if someone ever pulls it up.
Oh, there's still people that try to figure it out, but nobody can. There's a lot of those messages that still cannot be figured out what they say. Because I don't know what he wrote it in, what kind of symbolic stuff he did, but I think there was a lot of them that it was like different styles.
If it was in a library, his first murder was in a library. There has to be a specific book. No, think about it. No, really think about it. His first murder was in a library.
Yeah.
So there's multiple books. He probably had to do some really good research.
On what, though?
Maybe he was reading a mystery book. I think he was like, I wonder how this feels.
Blue's Clues, is that you? How can I avoid Scooby-Doo and Shaggy finding me? I don't think that there may have been a tie to it, but I think it was just happened to happen there.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a tie. I could be wrong, but that's my theory. So I don't think there was a tie to it. He hid the murder weapon behind a book. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That library is set to be destroyed next week, Danny. We have to fly out to California and find it. But yeah, I don't think there's a tie. I just can't see it.
I don't know. That's my theory.
It's your theory?
Yeah.
You think a book inspired him to do it?
Yes.
Yeah, well, what book would inspire you to do that?
I don't know, but I feel like the more he was probably getting knowledge, like, just reading. Bear with me. This is just my thought.
Okay.
So he was just reading. He comes across this. What would you say? Polygraphy? No?
Polygraphy.
Is that a word?
What the fuck is that?
I feel like that's a word.
Polygraphy.
Or am I don't know. Polygraphy. Polygraphy.
It is primarily concerned with the forms, processes, and relationships of writing and printing systems of evident text. What is an example of polygraphy? For example, epigraphy, the study of inscriptions cut out on immovable objects for permanent public inspection.
So, see? Polygraphy.
Okay, so you're right.
Okay. So he was doing some polygraphy. He was reading on polygraphy. He comes across those little things. Because that's probably ancient. Who the fuck writes like that? Ancient. Okay, so he was probably reading about, how back in the day they used to, people.
How they used to what? Murder?
Whack.
You can say murder.
Okay, murder. But think about it. Really think about it.
I see where you're coming from.
Like, so I'm going way, way back. Egyptians, you know how they had all this, like, random paintings, random words?
Yeah, all the shit written on the walls.
Yes.
Okay.
So it was probably that. Like, okay. And then we read on more. I'm onto something.
But I think he already wanted to murder.
Yeah.
But you think... But...
So that probably gave him ideas how to be not so messy about how he was going to do it.
I just don't get why write those notes and those letters.
Just to throw people off.
Yeah, but why brag about it? Why not just murder and move on? Why do you have to brag? Because, like, it's not like you're going to be like, hi, look, it's me in the paper. I'm the Zodiac killer. Like, even if they're saying your name, who are you going to tell? You can't be proud of that.
Yeah. It's like, I'm Batman. Are you sure you're Batman?
Yeah. You can't tell anybody you're fucking Batman. Like, it's just fucking weird to me, man. And so it makes me think, were those letters really from him? That's what it makes me think. Or was it somebody trying to fuck with the police?
Might have been fans. You know how some murderers had fans?
Yeah, Bundy had a shitload of fans.
Yeah, see? Might have been fans.
It could have been. And that's the
Dahmer
crazy
had
part.
fans.
Dahmer did have fans.
See? It could be fans. Could have been fans.
So fucking weird, though.
It makes you think.
It does. It fucks with my head. It scatters my fucking brain.
You're thinking.
I am.
See, so I kind of have a point here on my theory.
I just don't see what you gain from that shit. Besides ego,
just publicity,
for your
basically. Ego and publicity.
Ego for yourself. Being like, I'm so fucking great. Like, so fucking conceited. Which a lot of smart people are. A lot of smart people are that way. Look at Sheldon.
Sheldon.
The Big Bang Theory.
Oh my gosh. You never know. It could have been. You could have been.
Well, Sheldon was the Zodiac killer.
It's a problem solved.
Case solved. I knew it.
Yep. Damn Sheldon.
But, yeah. A lot of smart people are egotistical and they want to be recognized for what they did.
Exactly.
That's what I'm putting together right now. So this son of a bitch had to be like a super genius.
Yes.
Had to be.
Because, I mean...
He wants a recognition. He knows how to write to where nobody can fucking understand it. But then it also makes me think, if I murdered somebody and I just drew some fucking shapes and lines and I sent it to the police, what if they transcribe it into something that it's not? Like, they're going to be like, this says that he has a blue heeler dog and that he has hair that is 10 foot long. And I'm going to be like, nah, bitch, you're fucking lying. That's fucking gibberish. Like, how do we know what they're
really saying?
How do we know that what the police think it says is correct?
Ooh, that was a good one.
It was, but it's kind of like English to Spanish. There are people that know both, and whenever they speak in English, they use words that people that in English can't understand, or whenever they speak Spanish, they say a Spanish word that Spanish people don't understand. And so there's some words there's words lost in translation.
Yes.
And so how do we know that letter wasn't lost in translation?
Well, maybe he was just doodling.
Yeah, he could have been just fucking doodling, and you're just fucking bullshitting. You're throwing shit to a wall and seeing what sticks. And so, I don't know, man.
I still think my theory. I like my theory.
That he was reading a book and got inspired to do that?
Yes. Really think about it, because he might have been a genius. I'm sticking with that.
I don't know, man. I do think he was a super genius.
Think about it. Think about it.
I do think he was a super genius, egotistical.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's like being Batman. You can be Batman all day long, but you can't tell nobody you're fucking Batman.
Exactly. You got to keep it on the down low.
And if you tell somebody you're Batman, nobody's going to fucking believe that you're Batman.
No.
So why? Why not just shut the fuck up? Just keep it fucking quiet.
Yeah.
I just don't get it, man. Shit's weird.
Yeah, it really is weird. But very interesting.
It is very interesting. Just weird. Make my head hurt.
Yeah, I can tell. Look, you the face of confusion right there.
Yes, because I'm really fucking confused because I've never really thought about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, the shit don't make sense. Was the Zodiac killer even real? Dun dun dun.
A cover-up?
Mandela effect?
Maybe.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird one. That one makes my head hurt. Yeah, I don't...
No?
I don't know, man. I was hoping maybe putting our heads together we would be able to figure out something more. But...
Not so much?
Not so much. Not so much.
It really has you thinking. Really,
It does.
really hard. He's probably not gonna sleep.
Probably not. That's what I hate about this show is we'll get done shooting and like later on in the night I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, quit. You're never gonna talk about this again. Shut up.
Shut up.
I go through so much torture for this show.
When we were talking about Area 51, driving home, I was just like, let me see if I see a spaceship somewhere.
Dude, I've been hooked on that shit.
Because you never know. Comets? They may not be comets.
No, I think those were comets.
Could be aliens. Transformers.
Maybe it's a green screen in the sky. It's all fake. This is a flat Earth. This is a simulation.
Yeah. Flat earthers. They're coming for us.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Sprite. Burned.
Damn.
That's 3 drinks. My face is getting warm.
Yeah. And welcome to the Tipsy Truth.
I had a good amount.
Oh my god.
It was like up here before we started shooting.
Shit.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah. Someone's gonna be late. You better text your boss right now.
I was late this morning.
I was too.
Yeah, it's okay. But Danny, I don't think we're gonna figure that one out.
No one's gonna figure that one out, honestly.
No, I think if he avoided the police for his entire life. Oh, sorry. I think if he avoided the police for his entire life.
Yeah.
He'll never get caught.
No, he's gonna basically just live his life, or
Yeah.
he already lived his life.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Because, like, with me and you, like, we've never been arrested, so the police don't have our DNA or our fingerprints. I'm lying. Whenever you get your license, they get your thumbprints.
Yeah.
But as long as you fucking burn your thumbs to burn off the fingerprints, shit, we're good. They'd never catch us. We can be the next Zodiac killers. I don't think we're allowed to say that. My bad. No, we won't.
Hey, we're gonna cut this part.
we didn't say that. But
dumbass.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to say that.
No.
Bad jokes.
Yes. All
Too
him,
soon.
not me. All him, not me.
But I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Okay.
So, I can't remember what we used as our outro last year.
Last year? Oh my god, you're drunk.
Last episode. I don't know. I'll wing it. We didn't solve this case, but maybe next week we'll solve the next one. I've been your drunk detective, Chase Morris, and our sober searcher, Danny Soria. We appreciate y'all watching. Comment down below what you want us to look into next week.
Or what you guys think.
Yeah, comment your theories down below, because
Yeah.
we can't figure this shit out. Maybe if we all have collective thoughts, we can figure it out.
Oh, moment.
But leave comments down below. Don't forget to check out the merch store, www.clockedoutmerch.com.
You said that good while drunk.
I know, in my head's... But,
just thank you in general. Just thank
you. Thank you. We'll see y'all next Wednesday for Clocked Out Chronicles, and then again next Friday for another Tipsy Truth. So, I'm trying to think. I had it. It was on the tip of my tongue. Keep your glasses full God damn it, I remembered it for a second. Keep your glasses full and stay classy. Stay tipsy and stay truthful. We'll see you next week. Dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. I don't think that was it, but I winged it.